The winter break has been and gone. Transfer window still not closed, but one player in, one player out. Neither are goalkeepers, which might be a bit of a problem, seeing as both our goalkeepers are rubbish, but let's get on with the episode. Hi guys, it's your boy Chris here, and welcome back to episode 142 of at Tasmania Berlin Save, where we just take them to the Bundesliga from Division 6. We've already done it. This is our first season in the Bundesliga, and we're doing fairly well. The winter break's been and gone. We're sitting on 22 points after 16 games, and we're playing Borussia Monchengladbach today, who came up with us. So I'm just going to go over the transfers, which is probably what you want to hear. Nothing exciting happened. Christopher Kostand is away to Union Berlin for 625,000. I signed him at the beginning of the season. He is rather good. A little bit disappointed. He had potential to be very good. He has great numbers, finishing, composure. Yeah, he's an overall finisher, but he was a pain in the bum. Let's just be honest, a proper pain in the bum. He just moaned from the moment he got in that he wasn't starting the games, even though Music is the first choice striker. And yeah, he just annoyed me. He became unhappy. He actually would have got more starts and stuff if he hadn't annoyed me. He didn't get any appearances in the Bundesliga. So basically I bought him and I sold him, and we enough made a £300,000 loss on him. So great business acumen. He was the record signing for the club. Well, he still is the record signing. But yeah, he was absolutely just a disaster zone. We brought in Guilherme Perez from Bayern Munich, a very good player. Really, we signed him because Middledorp was injured, his teammate at Bayern Munich, and I needed some cover. But Middendorp's injury is not as bad as my physios thought, so he'll probably share duties. He can play up front as well. He's not great as a striker, but yeah, he's good to have backup. He'll get a few games and we'll see how he goes. But yeah, a bit unexciting. I tried to bring in goalkeepers. A few Scottish goalkeepers actually I wanted to bring in, but none of them were all that interested in coming in. Well, they were interested, but I think 3 of them were at Celtic, and Celtic must be stockpiling good Scottish goalkeepers because they have 3 really top quality goalkeepers that are all between the ages of like 21 and 19. Tried to get the 3 of them in, kept saying no, they needed them, even though they have a first choice goalkeeper who's neither of the 3 of them. So I don't know why they needed all the goalkeepers, but I'll keep trying, because especially one of them is an absolute gem and a half. He is a quality player. So only other player that's going to be joining us in the summer is from Eppinpetal. Very nice anyway. He's just a young defender. He's joining in the summer. The decision I made for joining in the summer was just because you can play first team football for them and for the whole season and see how he gets on. I'm a bit annoyed. All my players don't want to go to Borussia Tennis Berlin, all the young guys, so just refusing. It's one of these clauses I'd love to take out the game. When you tell them to go to your feeder team and the players all say no, I'm the manager, I'm telling you to go. That has always annoyed me. It's been in every gay football manager, championship manager I can remember. When you've got a feeder team, players refuse. But surely if I'm telling a 17-year-old to go to the 4th division, they don't really have much choice because I have our contract, so I want to choose a development. So that annoys me. Anyway, that was my rant over. The other one that's joining us, Stuart McKinney, but he's not joining for another season and a half, and he is an absolute beast of a striker. But we won't see him. We'll have to kind of stay in the Bundesliga without him twice. And then the other guy I've made a wee bid for is Martin Revic, a guy from unofficial feeder team Croatia Berlin, and he's all right. He has decent potential. He's 15. Yeah, he's gonna become a player, I think. A little bit of a risk, but it's not really. We're going to be paying him £100 a week or something. So yeah, it's a risk I'm willing to take. Sorry. Right. In terms of team selection today, Borussia Monchengladbach. I'm going for Virginia, Pinto, Kreft, Boy and Ritter, and then Crombo, Bompart and Alter, and then Ferreira, Hemsworth up front, and then Perez. Now, music's not really been playing that well, so I'm going to go for Hemsworth just because he scored a couple of goals. Koskin he's decided to stay. Disappointingly, a few of the top quality youngsters that I've got in the team don't want to sign new contracts. Bit annoying. I'm just going to talk you through them. Squad. Mohamed Ince. We knew he was always going to leave, but he's a good young player. He's never had enough football, but he's just wanted away for about 2 seasons. He wants to go to Aston Villa. That's the team that he wants. If he wanted to go to Aston Villa for about 2.5 years, I should have cashed in on him at the time, but we're going to lose him for free, which is annoying. And Ramsey Hoxia, he's another one that doesn't want to sign a new contract. Another very good young guy, but he's we're going to lose him for free as well, which is another one that's a bit annoying. But you can't play everybody, and we've got to avoid relegation, so that's the important bit. Right, let's go for it. Borussia Monchengladbach. Gonna have to give Perez a number. Does he want a number? He doesn't want a number, that's fine. But yeah, Perez is a very good player, so pleased to have him on board. Bayern Munich are very good to us, as have been Hamburg and stuff. Oh, team are warming up. Right, so this is the team. Let's go for it. What we're going to say. Right, I want to win. I have faith, and I have faith. There we go. We're George Michael, because we're going to have faith. Right, it's scrappy. Let's just do it. Right, he's not playing. He's not Matt Sharp. Right, I think that is pretty obvious. He was supposed to be out for 3 months, and he was only out for 3 weeks, so my physios are just making things up as they go along. Crowboat. Kreft! Oh, and a goal! It's in the back of the net. Oh, come on. Oh, VAR, I hate VAR. Ruins everything. Ruined the World Cup final. It just ruined the Women's World Cup. It ruins everything, VAR. You'd have thought we'd have a way of using it. It's cost us. Oh. Cancel. Yes, go away. What did I press? I wanted to shout. Show some passion. Alter has been booked. Right. We're still going. That's his booked yet, make changes. Calm down, mate. Shout. Demand more. I can't see how it's affecting them, to be honest, because of the shouts being disabled. There's a few things in this wall skin and stuff I don't really like, but most of it's very, very good, so I persist with it. We've been the better play team. Not that bad, but you can still improve. There you go. Start second half. Let's go for it. Violet. Cardosi. There's Boy to Ritter. To Boy. To Bompart. Krobo. Hemsloth. Oh, Ferreira. Oh. The ambassador didn't like that. On Hemsloth. And there we go. That's why he's got to shout ahead of music. Yeah. Ambassador didn't like that pass. But he certainly liked Pinto's. And Hemsloth. Boom. Very good. And a cartwheel because he's a fat boy and can't do a somersault. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. I can't do a somersault either. I'd struggle to do a cartwheel. So, but you know. Space. Oh, Virginia with a save. He knows we want to get rid of him. I've said so. That wasn't in. Why are we showing this? Not a chance. It shows us that one, but it didn't show us the ruled out goal. So defensively, we're playing very well. We need to make a sub. So let's just leave it for a second, and we'll go defensive if we're trying to play at a lower tempo. We're matching us up as well. Look at that. Our tactics are almost the same. Right, let's pause. Let's go tactics. I haven't went defensive for a little while, so this is going to be interesting. No, wrong one. That one. There we go. So Pinto, Renter. So Krobo is going to be the man that makes way, is he? That'll be Ferreira. So Krobo for him, and then Ferreira coming off for Strumbo, and then Perez can come off. Perez can come off for Music, or we come off for Fiam, because we haven't seen Fiam for a little while, and I do like Fiam. He is dynamic. He definitely has ability. Right, we'll make another sub just to waste some time. And eeny beeny miny mo. Catch a Bompart by the toe. We'll get Conor Murray on. A young Northern Irish midfielder. And that is it. That is a professional job, well done. 1-0. This is just what we were doing last season, out playing teams and then defending at the end. And that is it, 25 points. When the target was 9 points, and we got 22 points, there we go. Let's display, well done. Right, so when's the next game? I might just shove this, tag that on at the end of this. It's 2 seconds. Never actually planned this. Bayern Munich, yeah. It's only a week away, so we'll come back for that in a second. Okay. Right, so we're back for the Bayern Munich game. And not much to tell you in the transfer front. Not signed anybody so far. But we'll come back after the Nuremberg game and talk about the transfers. But I'll talk about that in a little minute. The team for today, we're going for Virginia in goals, and then we're going to have Pinto, Kreft and Boy, and then Ritter as your back four. Pretty much picks itself. I'd love to get Alec back in, but he's just not developing as well as he should, probably because he's not playing. Then Krobo, Bompart and Alter, and then Ferreira and Perez and Music. Middledorp's nearly back, he's not far away. And Fiam, I'll give Fiam a run out actually instead of Ferreira. It's not gonna it's not going to make much difference. Bayern Munich should beat us here. They're sitting 4th in the league, but it's very, very close. Hertha Berlin are winning it at the moment, just a point ahead of everybody else. But if Bayern Munich beat us today, so I'm tempted to let them beat us because, you know, we're the big boys in Berlin these days. We're not doing go on, cause us upset. Have faith. We played really well in the first game against Bayern. We ended up just losing 1-0, and we had chances to score, so very pleased with that. So maybe Music getting kept out the last game might have let him buck up his ideas, because he's definitely a better striker than Hemsloth, but Hemsloth is scoring, so Kreft already with a tight calf. Right, let's let him play through. Let's see. He's a bit of quality, Kreft. But yeah, Bayern Munich in the 2030 season are not the all-conquering team. Oh, and Virginia clutches it. He looks like a man on borrowed time. But yeah, it's quite interesting because Leverkusen become the dominant team in Germany. And I've seen this in quite a few people's saves, that Leverkusen become the dominant team. I don't know if it's just because they've got a lot of good youngsters in the team. So we end up dominating German football instead of Bayern Munich. But yeah, it's not much overly happened. Virginia, oh, that was close. Virginia didn't move. He knew he had it covered. That's a sign of a top quality goalkeeper. Kreft's doing okay. If he starts to struggle, Krobo again. Oh, VAR. No. Boys offside. That's so close. You know, we've played well. 2 games against Bayern Munich, so we can't complain. And it's sort of 50-50 possession. Let's say well done. Pleased with how things are going. Go back out and do the same. I've deliberately not been looking at Bayern Munich's team because we have some ridiculously expensive players. And obviously we've got a good lot of our youngsters. Biddendorp, Music. And these guys are storming it in the Bundesliga and they're not getting into anywhere near Bayern Munich's side. Still going. Alzit as well. He's out injured. And he'll come straight back into the team. Elminto. Oh, Pinto away. He's getting better with the headers. Normally, when Pinto headed the ball, it was going straight to the opposition player in a scoring position, but he's really worked hard on that. Oh, still going. It's a never-ending wave, and that's outside of VAR. That could be a penalty. Looked like it's outside. Is it? It is a penalty, isn't it? Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, it looked rather close. Right, let's... Oh, why did I keep... Cancel. Let's shout. Let's get creative. Let's surprise them. Kreft's struggling. I might have to take him off. I don't want to lose him for a long time. Pinto, Fiam, Bompart, Krobo. You know, we're holding our own against one of Europe's best teams, so now they're going to score it. I've said that. As soon as they score, Kreft's coming off. I think Kreft's coming off anyway. I think that would be a sensible course of action. Strumbo is coming on. big man. Probably one of the best signings I've ever made. Strumble, but he's not been able to break into the side. Boyce came in and after a shaky start has made the position his own. Music's not playing very well, so here's Hemsloth. And we'll get Ferreira on as well, Ferreira Rocher for Fiam. After me saying Fiam's been an absolute tremendous acquisition, he hasn't really lived up to that. Krobo. Oh, is it enough time for a goal? Krobo away. Chase it, chase it. Oh, we've drawn with Bayern Munich. This is a famous result. This is a famous result. This is unbelievable. Why was it? What? Yeah, well done. We've just drawn with Bayern Munich. But you know the transfer window's coming. It wasn't a very exciting game, but I don't really care. Cref's injured. 1 to 2 days, that's okay. Probably if I kept him on and he played the whole 90 minutes, he'd probably be off for about 7 months or something. So yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. You can all say you were here when Tasmania Berlin drew with the best team in Germany. Right, so what we're going to do is I'll come back after the transfer window's closed. So I'll play the Nuremberg, the Hanover game, and I'll come back for the Hamburg Leipzig German Cup 8 final. A double bill. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.